What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel here. I know it's been a while since my last upload, but I got caught up into school and the weather wasn't the best. But since now it's almost summertime and I'm out of school, the content should be rolling out quicker now. Today we're going to be going over the Jeep XJ Rough Country 4.5-inch lift kit, the X series that I ordered. We're going to be unboxing and overviewing it. There's a lot of packages that come with this kit, and there's a lot of pieces, a lot of hardware, and we're going to be installing it soon on one of these Jeeps. And let's get into the unboxing. The lift kit is the leaf springs. I decided to buy brand new leaf springs because the Jeep leaf springs are already kind of straying out. As you can see, these are brand new. They're kind of curved, and if I wouldn't recommend the add a leaf, because the leaf springs on the Jeep are already kind of straight, so you're not going to get the real 4.5-inch lift just by adding in one leaf, and the pain in the ass of taking out and holding all these leaves together. So I just decided to go straight with brand new ones. They cost a little bit more, but I think they're going to be well worth it. So let's move on to the other boxes. All right, guys, with the leaf springs out of the way, let's grab another box to open. See what's inside. Always cut away from you guys. Don't want to be bleeding. All right, so in this box we have our two front springs. These are really beefy, oh wow, and heavy. These are going to be what's going to give us the 4.5 inches in the front. These are way stronger and way taller than the other ones, the original, and they look like they're gonna last good for us. So that's basically it. So let's move on to the other boxes. All right, guys, next we have two smaller boxes. So let's open it up and find out what's inside. These are gonna be our sway bar quick disconnects. This only comes with the X series. If you order the original one, which is about like $750, you don't really get these. These have these quick detach pins, so these are going to be way quicker, and it comes with all the hardware that we're going to need, and also instructions of how to put them on. Rough Country instructions are pretty good. They have some good pictures and wording all along, so that's going to be helpful. Let's move on to the next one. These all just have a little copper metal pin, so if you just stick your hand on there, you could easily pop them off. All right, this is going to be our drop pitman arm. So looks really well made. It comes really nicely packaged, and also it comes with instructions of how to put it on. But these are going to help a lot with the steering, since we are changing all the angles up. But since this doesn't come with any hardware, we're going to have to reuse the regular ones. It's all right, but I don't really like using the old parts or old screws. But it would be nice if they included some, but they didn't, so oh well, I guess. All right, let's move on. Next up, we have the really big box. This box is really heavy too. It's about 67 pounds. Your mailman's not gonna really like you if you order this kit, because there's a lot of heavy boxes. So once we open up, we get the instructions and our shocks, the stickers for them. They don't come on them. It's pretty good, so like if you don't mess them up while putting them on. So let's keep that aside. We're gonna need that. Take off this cover. Everything's nice and packaged and protected, so nothing's gonna get damaged. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is part of our upper control arm. It's missing a screw on the front, but it's pretty well made. The welds are pretty good. And also the X series is the kit that comes with the upper control arm. If you order the regular one for $750, you don't get the upper control arms. And I'll talk about the advantages and what comes and what doesn't come later, but let's just get through this kit. So that's one. This is the other upper control arm. Let's see what's in this one. Come on. Oh, let's go this way. Ooh. Alright, this is going to be our lower control arm. Once again, missing the little head. Oh, wow. It's really bulky and pretty strong. So it's going to be a good install. So we have brand new upper and lower control arms. Put that back in the box. This is going to be also the lower control arm. Let's move. And down below the box are all the 4 shocks. These shocks are pretty good. They come compressed, and then when you put them on, you cut this one wire and they'll shoot up. These shocks are pretty good. They're premium shocks, I believe. All 4 of them are in the box. I'm not going to take all of them out. Here we go. These are the heads for the upper and lower control arm. So we're gonna have to measure these, and I'll show you guys how to do that in the later video. But all the hardware that you need is all in here, and we have a greasable tip. So that's for our upper and lower control arms. And now this is gonna be our hardware box, guys. This is all. We have the transfer case drop in here. All the hardware to do that. It's pretty good. I like when they include the hardware, so we don't have to reuse the old one. This is the upper shock hardware, and now there's just a lot of bolts. These are going to be our front brake lines. They're nice braided and extended brake lines, so you don't have to use the regular original ones. That's the other plus with this kit, which you get extended brake lines. The $750 kit you don't. This is gonna be our rear brake line, so we have all extended brake lines, which is pretty cool. Also in the box we have 8 U-bolts. We're only gonna need 4, but there's different axle types for the Jeep, so we're just gonna have to try them on to see which one fits. But the cool thing is there's both of them in here, so you don't have to worry about that. And also lastly is our sticker. We get a rough country sticker to put on the window. We'll be installing that. So that's basically it. Let's move on to the last box after I clear out everything else. Alright guys, so this is another suspension part. This does not come with the 4.5-inch X Series lift kit, but I recommend getting it. It's extended lift shackle by Rough Country. It's gonna add 1 to 1.5 inches of lift from the shackle in the back, so it's gonna have the Jeep is gonna have a little bit of a rake, since this is gonna add more lift on the back. They're really good quality, and they come with the hardware to install them, the bolts and everything. Also, the good thing is this is going to be 4 less bolts that you got to use for your leaf springs, which is pretty good, because if you take out your leaf springs bolts, they're kind of disgusting and like really old. So good new hardware is honestly the best, and I believe they're around 50 bucks, and they're definitely pick up. If you guys want, I'll link them down below with the rest of the parts. And let's move on. Alright guys, the box is moved out of the way. Let's move on to the last box that comes with our kit. This one's already open because I wanted to see what was inside. Except one side. There we go. So this is going to be our front track bar. This is going to be the upgraded and extended track bar. It comes with the extended bracket, so to install it, it's pretty good welds again. Rough Country did a good job. Our track bar, everything's nicely packaged, and I believe, yeah, this is the hardware that we're gonna need, so we're not gonna need any other old parts from the Jeep, so that's a other plus. And also, this does not come with the regular lift kit. This only comes with the X series, which is another benefit. So our track bar is not going to be wrong. So this is the correct length for our lift kit. So that's basically it for our rough country lift kit unboxing and overview. Would recommend the X series because you get a front track bar, you get the upper control arms, you get all the extended brake lines, quick disconnect sway bar links, you get a pitman arm. So like it comes with a lot more benefits for the Jeep and to get everything to regular standards. So I would recommend the X series. It's $250 more, but if you try to add up the pieces that it does come with, you're gonna be well over $1,000. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we're gonna be installing this lift kit on the blue Jeep over here. I'm gonna have to do a video on it. We're still gonna continue our green budget Jeep, but the blue Jeep, it's in a better condition. It's kind of a gem, so we're gonna be installing this kit on it, and it's street legal. It has all registrations and license plate. So it's going to be on the blue Jeep, and we have some nice tires that are going to be coming in and nice rims. So keep up with the channel. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.